said you go and I go with you. You preach the gospel and I preach with you. Lord, if I go, won't you tell me what to say? 'Cause they won't believe on me. Oh, no. They won't believe on me. They won't believe on me.
Hello, YouTubers. Wow. So I come out here today, and the wind is blowing like a beast. Some of what I did is falling over this little kiddie pool down here, which has got holes in it, but it's blown off into the little pond. My fence is falling over. I could only afford so many metal stakes, so I did the rest with wooden stakes, and so it kind of falls over. But I think all it will take is just another metal pole, or maybe two. And see, let me show you. It's just right in here. But I hold it up for now. And for chickens, they didn't know no different. So, the ducks either. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fight the wind. Fighting the wind while building solo and upwards framing. Good stuff. Anybody who's ever done that knows when the wind's blowing kind of hard. You know what I'm talking about. Good times. Okay, I am sitting on the floor out here in my tent shed, or whatever you want to call it, tent tool shed. I can't find the right screws, and if I can't, then comes the question, where do I find the money to get me some screws? Well, from somewhere, right? Oh yes, as well, I've had to spend some of my time watching Grandma instead of having so much fun in the yard. That's fine. Grandma has dementia. She's bedridden. She's kind of in there. I don't know if you can see her. Hello, Grandma. Well, this won't be getting her attention today. Anyway, la-di-da, back to work. So I've only got to work out here a little bit. I spent most of my day looking for screws or nails or this little bit or watching Grandma, and I really didn't get to do much out here. It's about to get nighttime again. But I did find these screws, but I had to find these beat, which I finally found. So I can do a little bit more. I'm tired. My body hurts. I really haven't even done a whole lot yet. Sun's going down. I really didn't want to work at nighttime, but most of what you see out here, there's a reason I haven't filmed it being made. Because the easiest and best time for me to work is at night. Hence why I made my little headpiece with flashlights on it. It's the only time I can find peace, be left alone long enough, and get something done is at night. Here's what I do have done. So I've got the quail avery almost framed. I've got some pieces left in the door, which the door will go inside to the shed. I'm going to seal the whole outside, make it less penetrable for the raccoons. Now, I want to put chicken wire under the bottom there, and I want to fill dirt on top of it so that they can't dig their way into it either. Am I going to be able to do that? I don't know. If I can't get chicken wire soon enough, and I can't just stop, I have to keep going, I'll do what I did on the chicken coop. Nothing managed to dig in there. And that's just bring the chicken wire down to the edge and then bring it out a little ways. That's what I did over there. Seemed to work on the chicken coop. And now I've got the rabbit part. Of course, I'm not putting chicken wire there. I'm building an actual wall. But I can still put some chicken wire along the bottom. Should be okay. Because I figure if they get into the rabbit part, they can get into the quail part. I really want to protect my animals. I really love them, you know. Dang. Anyway, enough reminiscing about those. All I'm saying is I want to make it more impenetrable. That's why I'm thinking of the rabbits and the quails, though. See, they'll be in their permanent enclosures. They won't. The wildlife, my raccoons and possums are my worst enemies. The deer are my worst enemy to the garden. Chipmunks seem to be my worst enemy to the greenhouse. At least this winter, they went in and everything I had planted in there, they just chewed on it. And the owls and the eagles, they are here, but there's not enough room for them to sweep down real low. Now they did chase my mallard around through the air, but that was because she liked stretching her wings. She'd get up on top of the chicken coop, and one day I came out here and watched that eagle just right through the air over there. She made it down to the little pond though, so she survived. There are foxes and coyotes. Granted, I haven't had to deal with them yet, but I know they're in the neighborhood. I've seen them. It's just something I'm going to have to deal with because I don't want to give up, and I do not want to give in to those little bastards. Sorry for the language, but you know. Anyway, okay, I got to get to work so I can get this something done. I think I'll get the light now because it's going to get dark on me. How's it going? I'm going to try and film some of this even though it's in the middle of the night, so... Well, there's how well that started out. Okay, take 2,000 that is. See if that camera stays up there. I'm going to try and attempt to film some of this in the dark out here. Even though looking at the camera right now is blinding me because the light is right by the phone. Anyway, right now I am trying to establish the size of this door that's going to go from the quail aviary into the rabbit hutch. I want it to open this way towards the aviary. That's good enough. What did I say? What did I say? Do you remember? 70 inches. When you're building stuff with trash, your ideas and your plans change. And you gotta think on the fly of how to combine things together, whatever way it takes to achieve or make something. I hear a wild hyena, and that sounds more like my niece, Leah.
Woo, let's go.
See,
We're leaving now.
see, here's the wild hyena.
Woo.
Here, come here. Yeah, be careful though. There are nails. Don't just jump around. Come here. I don't know. Come here.
wanted to go.
Figuring out what she's doing.
We're in the car right now.
I still get my thing. Okay, backyard in the dark. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I found somewhere for my butt to go. Okay, so it's my niece Leah, part of my crazy family, which makes me crazy too. So we're all kind of nuts. I managed to find some screws, and I just needed the right, I don't know if it's the hexagon bit or whatever that is. Found one, so I can go a little bit further. I don't really want to work all night, so I'm going to go as far as the screws take me, and then I'm going to stop for the night. Who knows how far that could go, along with a few nails, which I have. I could end up getting it all framed, but I don't know. I didn't really want to go to the store and burn up more of my oil than I need to. So, anyway, I was, what did I say, 70 inches. So I'm measuring 70 inches here, okay? I think that will do. One way or another, I'll make it do. Speaking of strange, excuse me for a minute. I'm going to find a little tree. Here's my trusty machete. My dad got me when he was in Guatemala. It's just a basic machete. Nothing real special about the machete itself. This is the special part. I forgot I was going to whack the rest of this bush off. Honeysuckles, they grow like crazy. There goes my craziness for a minute. Okay. I'm gonna cut this. And there you have that. That's gonna be my door. Right there. This must have been under some carpet. I feel carpet nails. There's one where I keep poking me. They just barely stick out enough to poke you when you hit them. Here's my hammer. I'll try not to cuss on here. Like I said, that my hands are always hurting. I'm just still not recovered all my last night either. Just forget it. So, there you have it. Got it. My body. It's killing me. Okay. So I sit that down. My biggest frustration is connecting these boards I'm sitting on with the continuing bore 2x4s that go to the shed, the hutch. And I was hesitating. Well, it's because where I put there, I'd have to cut out on the paneling that I'm going to be putting in the walls, you know. But I guess I'm beginning to think I'd rather do that than put the panel on and then put that piece there. It's just pain. And I'm getting tired of trying to analyze it in my head. Right over there, not like this one. I don't know. Over there. How straight that is. I am an artist, so I can eyeball some stuff, but it's not perfection. That's for dang sure. And I've done a lot of construction. I built a lot of stuff in theater. Did a lot of eyeballing in theater. Because the main point is it's got to look right and it's got to be stable. Side by he's working. He's got on this both sides. Check the height on there. Ow! There was one of those. Look. What kind of hinges I'm going to use too? I'm trying to think that through. I don't know what kind I have. I should have already looked and I haven't. So if I can get one that's flat, that goes on the inside of here and on the outside of that, and it just kind of flips open like that and goes back. There'll be a little tiny gap there, but I don't think it'll be that big of a problem. I want to see how tall this is. It's fine. So as if juggling. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going to make the door shorter, but you can't even see me. He's looking at my butt, so I'm going to change it. How's that? That a little better? I know you think my butt's sexy, but here's what I was thinking of doing, which would make the door shorter. This is what I'm going to do. There's always other ways, but are they easy? Walk through here. That's not too bad for me. Even somebody taller wants to come visit. A little more frustrating. Okay. I think that'll work. So get full opening and all that. Bam! Cut any bottom boards. Cut some bottom board. If I went to try to find these hinges right now, that'd be a whole nother hour or so. I'd rather look in the daytime, even though it's all inside. I can turn on lights. I think it'd be something I had to steal off another door. Well, if anything, I can buy a couple of hinges. Maybe. Right? Okay, I'm cutting them. I'm going for it. It's not my own. It doesn't have to be perfection, right? Yeah, they gotta work. Now I'm thinking of whether to leave this thing on. It's taking up a lot of memory, and was thinking about one more video editing. I don't know, maybe being on camera is making me a little uncomfortable. That's how desperate I am. Desperate enough to take a bend out of a screw so I can use it. And yes, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. It will kind of work. It has been, anyway. I'm almost done out here. It's way too late. But, let's see. I got some framing done. I'll have to show you when the light's up. So, good night.